Hi everybody, Refresh here. Now that I've been able to review all the sleeves for standard European size cards, at least those that I've been able to get my hands on, I thought it would be a good time to compare them all and make some picks. So first of all, there are two basic types of sleeves available for standard Euro cards, and they are your typical 100 micron thick rigid sleeves and your significantly thinner soft sleeves. Let's start with the soft sleeves. Now, there are many pros and cons to soft sleeves, but to summarize, the pros are that soft sleeves are typically less expensive than regular sleeves, and will get you, consequently, more sleeves for the money. Soft sleeves, because they are thinner than regular sleeves, will also add less bulk and weight to your cards once they're sleeved, and this means that they will more often than regular sleeves be able to fit back into your box insert, as well as being able to fit more sleeved cards into your game storage of choice. The cons of soft sleeve are that they are generally less durable and consequently more prone to denting, tearing, and otherwise needing more frequent replacement as a result of use than regular sleeves. They also don't handle quite as well as regular sleeves, and they don't feel quite as good in your hands as a result because they squish more and they don't really slide as well against each other. But if you're specifically in the market for soft sleeves, you have exactly two choices. You have Mayday Games' standard Euro size card sleeves, and you have Ultimate Guard's premium soft sleeves. If you want the least expensive option, you will want these Mayday standard card sleeves, and they're just going to be 2 cents per sleeve, and so they're quite inexpensive. And if you want the highest quality soft sleeve, you're going to want Ultimate Guard's premium soft sleeves, which are more expensive at 5 cents per sleeve, but will get you probably the best quality soft sleeves that you can get, between the two at least. As long as we're talking about soft sleeves, let's talk about the most budget option. The cheapest sleeves that you can get for your Euro size cards is going to be the Mayday card sleeves. You're not going to find anything less expensive. They're almost as cheap as penny sleeves, but they'll fit your Euro size cards much better. The Ultimate Guard's premium soft sleeves, and you only want them if you are absolutely set on getting soft sleeves and you want something better than the Mayday sleeves. Going in reverse, let's talk about the highest quality sleeves, and the highest quality sleeves that are available to you are Fantasy Flight's clear sleeves and Ultimate Guard Supreme sleeves. Now I'm giving you two options because they differ in dimensions. The Fantasy Flight's clear sleeves are going to be significantly taller than Ultimate Guard's Supreme sleeves, and that's gonna be something that matters to some of you. The Fantasy Flight sleeves are gonna leave a significant amount of space between the opening of the sleeve and the top edge of the card, whereas the Ultimate Guard Supreme sleeves hew much closer to the top edge of the card, and aesthetically it's significantly different as well as protection wise. So I believe that Fantasy Flight sleeves and their style sleeves, which place the opening of the sleeve further from the top edge of the card, I believe that that will actually provide greater protection because it results in the tops of the sleeves more likely to seal closed, as well as giving you more space between something reaching the top of the sleeve and then getting in and touching the top edge of the card. So that's going to provide you, I think, a little bit more protection. On the other hand, it does mean that your sleeves cards are going to be just generally taller, and that's going to possibly create more dimensional issues when you're putting your sleeved cards back into your storage, whether it's the box insert or the box. And the sleeves that hew closer to the actual side of the card, like the Supreme sleeves, I think they look better because it doesn't have this extra millimeter or two of plastic hanging off the top edge of the card and makes it a little floppy looking. So that's going to be a matter of personal preference. When it comes to card handling, these are fairly equal. Ultimate Guard Supreme sleeves probably shuffle just a little bit better, but they are also the most expensive sleeves that you can buy at 7 cents per sleeve. So that's something you want to keep in mind. The best handling sleeves, like overall, were BCW's board game sleeves. These actually shuffled the best and they felt the best in hand as you were handling and shuffling them. But they do suffer from not being as consistent out of the package, specifically because the BCW sleeves had a bit of unevenness at the top edge of the sleeve. where one side was just barely taller than the other side, and so that's gonna be an issue, but at the same time that's also gonna leave me to recommend BCWs as the best value option. Overall, these sleeves are actually less expensive than almost all the other sleeves. These are 4 cents per sleeve, and if you buy them in bulk from BCW's website, you actually get an even larger discount. So if you buy 10 of these, you'll pay even less. And so if you're going to sleeve a lot of cards and you want to use rigid sleeves and not Mayday soft sleeves, then BCW, you're going to get a lot more sleeves for your money. They fit well. They handle better than any of the other sleeves in terms of shuffling and stacking and so forth. So I'm going to suggest this as your best option in terms of overall value. The quality is not quite as good as the Fantasy Flight and the Ultimate Guard Supreme sleeves, but price for what you get, the BCW sleeves are fantastic. And I'm gonna close by suggesting that you avoid 2 particular sleeves for your size cards, and that will be the Ultra Pro board game sleeves and the Mayday Games premium card sleeves. And this is because Ultra Pro sleeves were not consistent out of the package. Half the sleeves had a little bit of extra plastic at the very bottom seam. Some people will like and some people will dislike the little hologram on the Ultra Pro sleeves. These are the only sleeves to feature any sort of hologram. And finally, because of the extra plastic at the bottom of the sleeves, where half of the sleeves had them and half of them did not, that actually got damaged in shuffling, and these were the only sleeves to get damaged in my initial shuffling process. And so because of that, I will suggest that you stay away from these sleeves. Of course, that's not as bad as what happened with the Mayday premium card sleeves. So Mayday sleeves did not fit my Dominion Coppers, which are your standard Euro size cards. They're your prototypical Euro size cards. And not only did they not fit, they were so tight that I actually damaged one of my Euro Coppers trying to fit it into the sleeve. And more than half the cards needed to be bent to fit in the sleeve, and that would only not damage the sleeves long term, but it caused the sleeves to be difficult to shuffle. They toppled over when they were stacked. They toppled over when I was drawing cards from a deck. Like, these sleeves are just bad for your cards, and they're not easy to use, and they're inconsistent out of the pack. Some are larger and some are smaller. These are just straight up avoids, whereas the Ultra Pro sleeves were usable. They were just potentially marked and got damaged easily. So in summary, if you want the most inexpensive sleeves, that would be Mayday Games standard Euro card sleeves. If you want the better quality soft sleeves, but you're set on soft sleeves, then you're gonna want Ultimate Guard's premium soft sleeves. If you want the highest quality sleeves of all, these are the best out of the package, the most seemingly durable, and the most consistent. You're gonna want Fantasy Flight Supplies sleeves for the taller sleeves, and Ultimate Guard's Supreme sleeves for the shorter sleeves. If you want the best value overall, I would say it's BCW's board game sleeves for 59 by 92 millimeter board game cards. And you will want to avoid Ultra Pro's board game sleeves and Mayday Games premium card sleeves because they are either prone to breaking and inconsistent, or just will not fit your cards and will damage them over time. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope this video is helpful. Hit the like button for me if it was. I will be continuing my review of standard American size card sleeves, so subscribe if you're interested in seeing those or any other gaming and gaming accessory videos I might make, and I will see you next time.